show up in
It is a good morning from North America. It is an early morning in California. And Shane, look at him. He's already having the afternoon beers.
Sip.
He's in his in the middle of the jungle in Kenya. He's secluded, But guys, I did send out an invitation to De Laurentiis for therapy because he definitely needs it. Because you win something for the first time in 33 years, and the only thing you could talk about is the referees in Champions League. So he did not respond because he definitely needs therapy. But other than the Laurentiis, we need some therapy. It's been kind of a shit show week. To Kim, to Mark, to Roberto, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to Kim. Guys, it's a must win. I know I keep on sometimes saying it throughout these games. Today's a must win. There's no excuses. I know it's Lazio. It's a big weekend for Serie A. I don't know, man. Like, I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. I'm a little stressed out. People talking about, are we gonna make top four? It's 5 points difference, second place to seventh place. It's Gio, man. What? Who do we have here? Who's joining us? Is that F for Fabio? Look at that morning hair,
I
ladies
called him
and
out on Twitter. He knew he had to show up. It's Shane go first, man. You were here first. Vinny's always disrespecting the Patreons. I just want you to know that.
He's muted. He's muted. Shane, good morning, good afternoon.
Afternoon
How we
morning.
feeling, man? How we feeling?
Yeah, not very good, man. It's the likes of Origi. I mean, CDK, I can't even talk about because I've just given up all hope of ever shaving again. So, but the likes of Origi, you'd expect a bit more professionalism from. He's disappearing all the time when he plays. It's shocking. One thing I will say though, to all the fans that are saying Pioli out, right? It's very easy to look at the moment that you're in, and because you're all biased to be in the moment that we're in, and but there's been steady progress over the last couple of years. First it was qualifying for the Champions League, then it was winning the league, arguably ahead of time, ahead of schedule, right? And I know you could throw it and say, well, look, if we get dumped out of the Champions League and if we finish fifth, right, it's a regression. But seriously, Pioli hasn't been backed on the transfer market for the most part, except in Gabilan CDK, which hasn't worked out. He's been given crap players. I think he's done enough to justify a stay and to justify being given quality depth. And if he doesn't work, if this happens with quality depth and we're still struggling, then Pioli out all the way. But Jesus Christ, lads. I mean,
there's too much. Maybe Husney has been talking too much to the
Look at
Milan
Alex.
champions.
He is drinking and it's 9 a.m. Okay? That's what Pioli does to you right now, Shane. Okay?
The good stuff, guys. The good stuff.
I said it. I go, last game, as soon as I popped open the beer, we scored and we won. So I'm like, I don't give a shit if it's 9:30 in the morning. I'm gonna have a beer if we need to. Fabio's here is joining.
You're fucking like what, 5 in the morning?
Gio's 5
4:30, but it's all good. We
Look at
need this fair
everybody's
thing.
joining in. We got Andon live at the restaurant.
What's up, guys?
Like that shirt, man. That's a sweet shirt.
Oh, thank you.
Maybe, hopefully, Andon, if you have some Lazalistas coming in, some Interistas, Juventini, put something in their food. No, not just to get sick. They just get sick for like maybe a day or two. Your secret is safe with us. But Fabio's hair has joined the conversation. Now this whole look at that checking in from England. Look, yes, 6 a.m. and for Gio it is 4:30 a.m. Oh, we got some. I think I could hear myself in the background. Guys, maybe mute yourselves. Carlo, you need to join us. You need to join us for therapy one of these days. But okay, so you know what? Fuck the order. Let's go with Fabio. Fabio, live from the shed. How's the internet connection? How's the hair gel situation in Long Island? Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. No, I just came out of the shower. That's why I look like a hot mess. But I'm fresh and clean. I unfortunately left my headphones inside, so you're probably hearing the feedback from me. So once I'm done talking, I'm going to run inside and get my headphones so I can finish this off correctly. Listen, I know if you watched the show on Wednesday night, I was extremely disappointed in what we put forth during the midweek. I'm getting pretty fed up with Pioli and his mess rotation. But you know what? I've seen the light. I've come back. All right. And I'm faithful today that Milan's going to put in a good performance. We're going to get the 3 points and going correctly into the big game next Wednesday, man. So I'm hopeful.
Guys, Fabio has taken his medication. The positivity is just glowing out of Fabio. And Gio is glowing as well. I think that's some Patreon money. That's this kind of professional lighting. But Gio, are you as positive as your counterpart from coast to coast?
Oh, Vinny, man. I mean, you know what, man? There's been a lot of things going on, like Shane has said before the live, but to me, these last 7 games, let's back the team, and whoever gets us over the line gets us over the line. But that's not going to sugarcoat. I don't want Diaz ever at the club. I think he missed 2 sitters versus Empoli, and he missed a bad one. The defender was on the floor. He had a chance to bring it down if he can't head because he's fucking 4'2". He had a chance because if you look at the video, the defender's on the floor on his backside reverse. So he had all the time in the world and he misses that. To me, is let's back these players who are at the club right now. We need Champions League. If we don't get Champions League, we're in for a long haul. Everybody knows that Cardinale has been saying that $9 million at Toulouse, that's how much money he spent to bring him into the Uber Eats League. So if you think that he's not going to do the same with Milan, you're mistaken. Everything that he talked in his first video, he lied. He's a liar and stuff like that.
Positivity, Gio. Positivity.
No. But right now, Vinny, it's we owe Lazio one. Okay, that we owe them and stuff like that. And all this rotation stuff, I'm tired of hearing that. Sadi plays with 13 players. What's the reason? He barely got eliminated 2 weeks ago from Europe. So what's the excuse? I don't want to hear it. Pioli has lots of plot. He's saying that we improving. He's drunk off Peronis. He's drinking too much limoncello spiked. He's doing too much. So, be real with the fan. Give us a vote of confidence and stuff. Say that we're working, but that we have improved. If we improving shit, man, I think I don't know. I think I'm drinking alcohol every day, to be honest with you. But let's get these 3 points, Vinny. That's all I want today.
We still got
6 a.m. start. Let's get it.
We still got that 4-0 loss, right over here. Alex, how about you, man? Are you feeling the positivity of Fabio? You do not have morning hair, as we see. Look at beautifully coiffed like your counterpart Shane. But how are you feeling this morning?
Well, first, just to get off my chest, I'm not pissed at Pioli from last game. I feel like I'm alone in that. I really could care less about Pioli from the last game. I think all of it should fall on the players. Brahim's been playing. To miss that header, that's what you got to put away. We got enough chances to win that game. If we had put everything away, then we look fantastic. Pioli gets praised for whatever. He shouldn't get praise or negativity for that game. But, how many chances are we supposed to get that game? 40 to put 2 away? We had the chances to put 3 or 4 goals away. We didn't do it, and we tied the game. We got what we deserved. But the last time I felt like this, like, all right, we're fucked. There's no hope. We came out and we smashed Napoli. So I'm going to pull my positivity and hope that, LAZIO comes out strong. Hopefully he's on the pitch. Who knows what the starting 11 is going to be. But let's come out and do what we did to Napoli before our Champions League game with LAZIO here today.
I like it. Sports media said has a probable lineup. It looks like it might. This is the way they're going to go. Giroud, Benny, Leao, Messias on the right, Tonali, Krunic, Calabria, Kier, Tomori, Hernandez, and obviously Magic Mike in nets.
All right.
Shane, yeah.
Full strong lineup then, right?
Yeah. And, I get what Gio was saying about, some teams are not rotating that long. Like a Lazio, but Lazio is not in Champions League. The discussion could always go, look at the teams like Inter, look at the teams like Juve, who they bring out of the bench when they do the rotation compared to who we got. We've discussed in the chat even as well that it's maybe just the signings that did not just produce, but it is what it is. Guys, we got this game left. After this is what, 4 guys? Yeah, I think there's 5 games left, including this one.
Yeah.
A must win. And looking at these, looking at the players' strong lineup, other than the right wing, obviously. But I'm gonna go, guys. I'm gonna go with Giroud. Giroud has to show up today. I'm not saying that in a way that he hasn't shown up in the past, but I need a Giroud of a 2-1 win a la Inter last year. That's what I need from Giroud. And Theo that did not have a great couple of games. We need these guys to realize this is it. Because, Gio, you said this is like a 9-point game. You know what? Yeah. Even though people want to talk about your mathematical skills, but I'm gonna go with Giroud. I need him to show up today and be the leader that he is. Shane, what looking at these possible lineups, how are you feeling? And maybe who do you need to step up?
Ironically, the whole reason, and it's why I'm quietly confident about us dumping Inter out of the Champions League. So, with our starting 11 and a starting 11 that actually wants to play, I think we're definitely the best in Italy, right? The problem is, and it's always a question that I've had about this squad is, while the talent is there, I think arguably the professionalism isn't. And I think that's why Ibra coming back to the club was such a big thing, because he kind of gave a good degree of professionalism to players. Obviously, he's going to Monza more than likely this summer, and I think that's where he should go. We shouldn't be depending on Ibra as a overpaid cheerleader anymore. But I just want to go back to what I was saying about Pioli. So I think Pioli was at fault around the January time window, heavily more so, because he delayed changing the formation a bit too much to give defensive solidity, and that really hurt us. After that, though, what's happened is we've been consistently dropping points to shit clubs, and then dropping points, convincingly dropping points to the likes of Lazio, to the likes of Inter. So, I mean, it's hard to put this all on Pioli. I'm not saying he's innocent here, but I think we should really be looking at the playing staff that we have. And every fucking idiot alive knows that our depth is junk, right?
So Pioli needs to step up today, maybe.
No. I think he's done the best that he can with these players for the most part. I think, ironically, the likes of Giroud, the likes of Theo that you're talking about, right? The likes of our midfield, the likes of Tonali, they really need to fucking step up and put their stamp on the game, because when they do that, they win. And the problem is they haven't been doing it. They haven't been doing it lately enough, and we're seeing the results. So, to me now, it's down to the players, and we're going to see the quality of the players, and we're going to see the the mental power of the players as well, because I mean they're going to have to play the remainder of the games for the rest of the fucking season.
Guys, I feel we're too down today. A bit
Vinny,
of
I sent you the starting lineup.
You sent me the starting lineup. Where did you send it, Andy?
To
on
your
the WhatsApp
personal DM.
Okay, so we do Okay, so exactly the way sports media said it, had said it there. So confirming Giroud, Leao, Benny, Messias, Krunic, Tonali, Teo, Tomori, Kier, Calabria, and Magnan. Fabio, maybe we need a bit of positivity, some rallying up some people. You're in the shed. You could scream as much as you want, but
Yeah, it's very early, but nobody will hear me out here. But listen, I tell you what, guys, all right? There's one man, and the only man that we can count on. Rafael Leao. You are MVP. One way, one how. Somehow. Whether he's assisting or making the goal himself. Leao is our man. And if he comes through and is brilliant today, and our defense could be strong, we are solid, boys. It's not going to be pleasant. It's not going to be easy because it never is, right? Take your blood pressure medicine, get some Pepto-Bismol, whatever you need to keep that agita down. But Milan today, we're going to do it. Milan decides they only play big games. They don't give a fuck about the rest, all right? We let Lazio punk us once. We let Inter punk us another 2 times. Well, Gio, what have we said since April? This is the time of redemption. So time to repent. All right. Milan doesn't come up when you're in 15th, 16th, 7th place. We don't show up. We don't care. But now when the games are on the line, this is where our Milan's got to come through. And there's only one man that we can count on. And I'm sorry, Drew's run tired. Dale's not producing. Donali, Krunic, they got to put in defensively because they're not producing nothing offensively. It's Rafael Leao. It's going to be 1-0. That's what I believe. Let's look forward after we beat Lazio and get this fucking Champions League victory. I'm ready. No more negativity, all right? I washed it away. I washed it away last night, and I'm ready. As you should be, Milanisti. Let's get up. Let's get ready because Leao is going to do it. There is no other dark horse. Dark horse is Messias or whoever's playing on the right wing. Messias, Salamakis, what the fuck does it matter? It doesn't matter. Just go out there and find some little bit of brilliance. If not, just make sure you keep getting Leao the ball. Let him do everything else.
all right, all right. I like it. I like the energy this morning. Alex, Gio is probably off making himself another coffee or getting his medication to be positive. But starting lineup, seeing from Shane, somber Shane to ecstatic Fabio. Are you in the middle there, Alex, or who needs to step up according to you? Maybe a prediction.
Yeah, I'll hang out in the middle. I'm happy here right now. See what happens. Milan will bring me one way or the other later today. But no, I completely agree with Shane's earlier point. Like, we're shit against the bottom teams. We can't break down the low block. When was the last time we can remember having a creative midfield? Was it when Pirlo was fucking in the midfield? But our guys, Adley, CDK, the guys that are supposed to solve this problem, like, they're not playing and they're not seeing the field. So, like, with Lazio, we're not going to go through the middle of them. They're compact. They played with each other for a while. SMS is going to hold that midfield together. So, like you, Vinny, I think it's got to be down the wing, Leao beating someone and sending it into Giroud. That's how we're going to take Lazio out. We're not going through the middle of them. But those are my 2 important guys. It's got to go down the left side there and into the middle.
I like it. I like it. So, guys, we're gonna wait. Gio, how about you, man? Are you? I like Shane that just sent us a message that Fabio took the anti-Husney vaccine. I love it. And
Gio, they're going to abuse your boy today. That's what they're going to do. They're going to go and play with Romagnoli's little special spot and get right through him. Don't worry, boys. We got this.
Look at Milanisti Indonesia in the chat. Salute to them. Gio, looking starting lineup, do you have anybody that you need to step up? Or, we're talking about the midfield. I mentioned Giroud, maybe the bench, the Messiah. What say you, man?
To me, I mean, it starts with number 19. I mean, if he's on point, we're unplayable. You feel me? And that's Dale Hernandez. I don't know what happened. I mean, he's the only one that deserves a rest because he played all through the World Cup. These other guys, Benny, Tonali, Krunic, all these other guys, they were sitting at home. Even Rafael Leao only played like 90 minutes, to be honest, in the World Cup. So Theo and Giroud, the only ones that could be tired because, of the World Cup. But today I'm looking for him. He rested the whole game, and we have Balotelli and stuff like that. So I'm looking for a big game. And for Romagnoli, today is one of those days that I hate him. Tomorrow I might love him again, but today is the day that I hate him. I think he letting Inter like score 3 goals last week. I mean, that was kind of disrespectful, and you over there laughing. So you're not really a Milanista. So I mean, we should strip you of that Scudetto, to be honest with you, because you didn't do anything to deserve it, anyways.
Oh,
Damn, Gio. How many shirts did you burn last year?
I still have him, Fabio. I'm gonna keep him. I ride for who I ride for, and that's it.
Hey, the guy, like, you know, you can never burn the jerseys. I've taken my blow dryer and taken out Cassano from a 2011 jersey because I can't fucking stand him anymore from back then. But guys, you know why I was talking to one of the guys at Chicharo's yesterday. I said why I feel that Wednesday might be a positive for us, and in the spirit that, just like Napoli fans were reminded, one rule in sports: you don't talk before a result. The only thing that I say is that Inter seems to be back on track. Napoli was definitely on track in Serie A, and then they shut the bed in Champions League, right? But sorry guys, it was the referees that made us win. Sorry guys, I don't mean to disrespect the UEFA and the Napoli fans and De Laurentiis. And if you didn't hear it from the beginning, we did send out a therapy invitation to De Laurentiis because, you know, all you could talk about is Champions League when you should be celebrating the Scudetto, but it is what it is. I don't know if I feel nervous. It's like you said 1-0. I have a feeling today, guys, that we're going to win convincingly, and everybody, the Milan Twitter world, will completely forget about the last games because that's what it is with short-term memory.
I know. I like what you're saying, because if we win convincingly, is the complete opposite of what we got last time. We got trounced. So if we win convincingly and we feel good, it's exactly what we need. We are on the road to redemption, baby. If you don't buy in, you better fucking get your ticket now, baby. Because I'm telling you, Istanbul, baby. Let's beat these fuckers. Get going. This is the road to redemption. Gio said it. It started last month.
All right. So Shane, some actually, you know what? I don't know if you guys are going to keep on talking. I was going to say some final words. Fabio and Gio, are you guys going to keep on talking? Because I still.
Oh yeah. We can keep going for another.
You
20,
guys are going to
minutes
keep going.
You guys are
20-30 minutes. I love it. So Shane, what's your pregame? Do you have a pregame ritual? Do you watch the like? I know here in Canada we don't have pregame. We are the pregame here in Canada because there's nothing on TV unless 10 minutes before. What's your pregame ritual other than putting a beautiful Milan jersey?
Not shave.
Nobody
So that's
even
my
mentioned
first one.
CDK. Isn't that sad?
Yeah. No. So pregame ritual is just kind of, you know, basically hope and pray that we actually come out like a professional sports team and a team that beat Napoli 4-0 and not a team that's dropped points twice to fucking Creminola Madrid or Creminola fucking football club. But no. So pregame, don't really have a ritual. Just obviously always wear the colours on the game day. Just a quick one though, Vidi. I just want to say about Napoli, right? For all the older Napoli fans that were absolutely delighted with this title win, so happy for them. The ones that acted responsibly and stuff and didn't act like fucking assholes. That's great, man. Kudos to you. You've won the Serie A. It's been paid.
Congratulate your Wi-Fi. You got your McDonald's Wi-Fi working there.
Lab Gorilla. Lab Gorilla.
The Lab Gorilla's good for me. He's not here for all this positivity.
You cut off. Shane, you're cutting off. I'm not going to hear anything. I think your internet is drunk as you are. But no, no. But all means,
I'm not drunk yet.
I send congratulations to my Napoli friends. Congratulations to them and people. You know, celebrate as much as you want because we celebrated last year.
Celebrating for like 2-3 months already. Huh? All right, these guys they've known it almost 100% now.
But it's okay. It's okay.
If
Shane, we're gonna send you some Patreon money for your internet connection. Maybe in the middle of the jungle, the Wi-Fi doesn't reach out. Look at that beautiful. He's just frozen, completely frozen. Uh,
I thought it was just me. I know I have McDonald's Wi-Fi as well, but I think we rectified that.
And okay, thank you, Shane. We appreciate your comments there. Do you want to maybe fix your internet so we can actually hear you?
Blah 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 blah. Okay.
Fabio, you are not on McDonald's Wi-Fi.
No, my Wi-Fi is good today, right? I got the connection. I got the adapter. You know, I even got my new light. Can you tell them I'm a little more bright now? But yeah, guys, you know where I'm going to be, Vinny. Unfortunately, I'm going to be home because it's too early in the morning. Otherwise, I'd be with the club because I love the fucking club. It's a great experience. If you guys have any club near you, try to go there. Be involved in it. It's nice, man. It's really great. So you don't have to suffer by yourself or abuse your spouse because you're yelling and screaming in the house. They don't want to hear it. You know, me and Gio understand that. So that's where I'm going to be at right now, man. I'm happy to take over whenever you got to go to Chicharo's, though.
Okay. So yeah, no, I'm gonna have to go get ready. Go get into my,
Vinny lives a block away, guys, just to know, and he needs an hour to get there. He lives a block away. He could walk down the street. He could roll. He could walk his dog, but no, he has to be there.
I need
God forbid the guy sits down and has a drink, right? God forbid.
I gotta sit down, get mentally ready, get sitting down. Deep breaths, and then ponder, is anybody drinking right now at the bar? And that's one good thing about Chicharo's, that some people are drinking at 7:30 in the morning. So it's not like I'm that guy, it's just like, if I do have to have a beer, nobody's gonna judge me.
It's 12 o'clock somewhere.
It's 12 o'clock
Vinny's French, Canadian, and Italian, which means he's talking to 50 people down the street on his way to Chicharo's. He's having the coffee when he gets there. It's a long, event to get to Chicharo's for him.
Exactly. And with the old men over there, I gotta shoot the shit with them, and then the other people, we gotta bicker at each other. So it is what it is. Giddy up. Gio, how about you, man? Like the pregame rituals, do you have any? Or because obviously, like, you're always awake for every single game, but any pregame rituals?
Vinny, like today, like, you know what, they had disappointed me during midweek, and Fabio,
he didn't even want to wake up today.
No, look, check this out. Fabio, he went off. He was speaking real facts during the podcast on Wednesday, and shout out to him. And somebody DM me saying, "Whoa, what's wrong with you, bro?" They gutted me out, bro. Like I like that Wednesday, like I was like, "Whoa, bro." I know the way the club is going. I know what Cardinal is thinking. And that's why, like, we need this money. We need this money. And that's my point of everything. I think what we did with Charles was kind of crazy. I think that look at our transfer window, Vinny, now recently. If we're spending like 16 million and below, those are the players that have, or 17, because Tonali was actually 17 million. Those are the players that have performed. But anything over that, it's I mean, that CDK is not looking good. You feel me? Only Tomori has, but to this year. And I was just disappointed, but not today. I think this is the day that we get these points, Vinny. And if we don't, I mean, it's going to be hard sell for anybody, and we're going to have to sell the story. And I don't believe all these everybody's tweeting it. Antonio Vitello, Daniel Longo, that Mendes is there, that we're going to announce Leao before the Inter game. I mean, this is pure caca that they're coming up with. That's a fucking lie, bro. We're not doing that. Why are you guys like building up the fans? We already know, regardless, he's out in 2 years. Pioli, do what you got to do. Diaz, I don't know what the hell is wrong with you. You missing sitters. And then, like Ben said, like, can you please put in a proper cross, bro? Like, that's all I'm asking for today.
You know what, guys? You guys are athletes. And I'm going to tell you why you're athletes. I ask a question, and you completely answer something different. I asked Shane about who needs to step up. You talk to me. I want to go back to Pioli. I asked you about pregame. Listen, me, I'm going to talk about Cardinale. I'm going to talk about signing Leao. You guys are the fucking best. But maybe Alex, do you have any pregame rituals, or you want to talk about the summer transfer window upcoming and maybe a signing of Leao?
Vinny, practice? You're talking about practice? The fuck no. Do I have any pregame rituals? No. The wife's on midnight, so she's sleeping. So I'll try to keep it down, have a couple drinks, just chill out, and then I got some yard work the rest of the day. So how it goes will depend if I'm doing destructive yard work or good work.
Okay,
But,
okay.
yeah, nothing crazy.
No lucky jersey or anything. Like I've worn this exact outfit the first game that we have won. We haven't lost. Let's just leave it that way. So I'm kind of a little bit superstitious on that one. Superstitions, Shane? Maybe. Do you have any?
Nope.
No
It's all bollocks.
superstition.
I'm not
All
a Napoli
bollocks.
fan.
No.
Yeah, it's all bollocks.
Guys, you know what? I'm gonna go start getting ready because it's already late. I'm already late, Gio. I'm already late. It's I'm just an hour away from game time. I will let you guys talk.
Send me a bagel, Vinny. Send me a bagel. You said
Montreal?
those Jewish guys make it better than the NY Jewish people, so I need
What?
That's
What
a
is this
fact.
blasphemy?
That
What
is
note
a
to leave us
fact.
on.
Listen to me very carefully, fucker. New York are just posers for
What?
bagels. Montreal bagels are shipped out to New York so you guys could fucking serve our shit. So don't come at me with it's like your pastrami on rye, smoked meat #1, right? So sorry, I'm supposed to be positive. I'm supposed to be Please yell at the old man, Vinny. You know what? He fucking starts with me again. I'm gonna fucking yell at him, and oh fuck, he is gonna be there. Oh, I can't wait.
The old man, yes.
The old man, okay, here we go.
There you
yes,
go. Terry knows the deal.
Okay,
We got a
but there
nice
is-
spread over here, all right?
There was a place in New York that used to get FedExed bagels from Fairmount Bagels to there because they couldn't produce as good as our fucking bagels. So imagine frozen bagels from Montreal tasting better than your whatever you want to call your New York bagels. All right, so I'm gonna leave you on that, and we're gonna finish off on yes. You see, we're Montreal bagels are litty. Oh, that's that's what the kids say. They're lit.
That's what the young guys say.
They're lit, and let's fucking go. As that's what I hear. That I am on Twitter sometimes, so I know about these things, guys. Convincing win. I believe it. I'm gonna go meet my cousin. I'm gonna go meet Bizak. There's gonna be, I think, Christian's gonna be there, and if needed, I will drink for this group therapy. So I will let you guys talk amongst yourselves. Fabio, keep up the energy, the positivity, because
you know it.
what can it hurt, right? What can it hurt?
They're gonna hurt
you're
us
my
no
boy,
matter
baby.
what. You're right.
Huh? Shane, hopefully you get to shave by the end of the season. And
he's
guys,
gonna be a gorilla for the summertime.
Ovunque e sempre. Forza Milan.
Forza Milan, Vinny.
Ciao.
Have a good game, guys. Let's continue this, right? All right. I don't know about you guys. I'm still riled up. I got another 30 minutes of yelling and screaming and being crazy here to be with you guys. So, I mean, listen, isn't it sad that we haven't even mentioned our $35 million man? Like, Shane, how long? You honestly think this kid is ever going to find it? I was watching the behind the scenes, and I saw a couple of moments where he was really excited, celebrating with the squad when they were actually victorious against Napoli in the second leg. That was really cool. It gave me faith. I hope the kid can find it. Do you have faith since you've tied it to your facial hair?
It's not as much about faith anymore. It's just I'm such a stubborn fucker that I'd gladly go down with the ship at this point. But yeah, it's because the thing is with CDK, right? You can see that there's definitely quality there. There is quality there.
That's what people say, but what have we seen on the actual field to make you say he's got quality? I feel like he comes out, he only gets about 15 minutes, and he doesn't really do anything to inspire, like, oh, I hope he gets more time next game. I don't see it. I haven't seen it in a long time.
So the first few games, right, he was spotting passes and making great passes that Diaz couldn't.
I understand.
Right?
Are we talking about August, September time? Because I don't know if you checked, but it's May.
It's been shit since. I know. I agree with you.
That's the thing that bothers me. Everybody goes back to like, oh, remember those first couple of games? Yeah, I do. That was like 6-7 months ago. This motherfucker hasn't done anything since. That's the part that bothers me. But maybe I'm crazy. Alex, Have you seen anything from CDK that gives you the same belief? Because what Shane says is exactly what a lot of people say, right? Is that he shows talent. There's something there. But have you seen anything? Because I don't.
Yeah, the problem is we need him to be a difference maker on his price tag, right? Like if we bought him for 15 million and we said we're going to develop this kid in 5 years, he's going to be, amazing. We'll sell him for 100 mil. That's different. Like you can see the quality there. His attitude's completely changed. Like Shane was saying in the beginning, he had that, skipping his step. He was making nice plays. He had a good vision. Right now, he doesn't have any of that, but he still gets a few chances. But for fuck, like, no lucky charms for this guy. He can't put anything away. He's got the best highlight reel of no goals that I've ever seen in my life. So I don't know. Like the bad thing is if we do get rid of him, get our money back, he's going to be an all-star next year. We're going to watch him fucking tear up the league and we're going to, feel like shit. But then we'll keep him next year and he won't do anything for us. That'll be our luck.
Yeah. Honestly, for me, I think, I don't know. If I don't see anything by the end of the season, I wouldn't be counting on this kid for next season. Sometimes you have to realize the mistakes that you've made and move on.
He's not going after getting purchased for 35 million. There's no way he's going anywhere next year. He's not.
Yeah. Gio, what do you think about? Do you think you see something in CDK that you hope that he's going to straighten out before the end of the season?
I mean, Fabio, I seen a little something in the Bologna game, his first start, but other than that, I haven't seen nothing. I think like even Leao when he first came, that Fiorentina game that we were getting shellacked, and then he did like this wonderful play. He took like 4 players on, and then boom, he slotted it right corner and stuff like that. Tonali had a good game, one good game, and we knew like okay, there's something there that it's just time. To me with CDK now, bro, after Wednesday, bro, like to me, I'm done with him because he got to show me. Like I've been saying CDK, 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 and then this guy's been putting the middle finger at me the whole time. So now, before I back him again, he needs to prove it on the pitch. To be honest with you, I think with him, yeah, there is talent there, but bro, like I knew as soon as he was gonna round the keeper, I said, "Oh, the keeper got this." Like I already knew. If he would have shot it first time and he misses, I wouldn't even be mad because I would be like, "Oh, that's a confidence right there." And then people on Twitter, are dumb and they're like, "Oh no, this is bro." He could have chipped the keeper. He was already going down, bro. Like he could have did a lot of things that hit it first time, bullet, but he
Hey,
didn't do that.
G, not everybody can hit it first time. All right.
No, but to me, I don't know. He got to show me something, Fabio. But to me, all I ask for CDK, all I ask for these players that if we giving them time, when it's time to renew your contract, you need to remember those 2 years that you wasted, and you need to give us like a little discount because we're in this stupid ass league that won't get their shit together. To be honest with you, like let's say if he explodes next year. And then the year after that, oh, okay, now we're going back down to 2 years. This motherfucker's gonna want KDB money. I already know it. I already see it. He's gonna say, "No, I want
He's
$10
not.
million."
He's not. He's going to be playing for $3 million in some club that nobody's ever heard of pretty soon if he doesn't straighten out. That's what I think. But speaking of contracts, I know you said you didn't want to believe it, Gio, that Mendes is in the building or he's in the area. I don't know where he is, but he's somewhere fucking close. So, I mean, how happy would we be if we hear on Monday Leao is signing a contract extension? Let's start with you, Alex. What about? Would you be ecstatic? Will he tie him down at least for a couple more years?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't get excited about this stuff after what Cassie did with me with no lube, nice and raw, just fucking for 6 months there at the Olympics. Cassie just fucking took us all for a ride. So, until Leao's got the fucking contract up, sitting there with Maldini signing the paper, I'm not gonna.
I know you're like that's. You got the Presidente personality right there. You say, I don't believe it until I see the pen. I agree. That pen is very elusive, though.
Yeah, but I think, though, like going down that direction, it would be a nice motivator going into the Champions League to say, like, hey, we invested in our best player. Like, we want to keep building a project around this guy rather than just saying, okay, we're going to sell him. We're going to, turn the team around next year again and see what happens. So I think going against Inter, that would be like our one little bright light against a team that's firing up front like crazy right now.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. But I feel like also do it again. Show why you are the man. I don't know. When you watch like the behind the scenes stuff, it's clear as day that Leao is the best player on the team. Him and Mike are easily the two guys that give the rest of the team the most confidence. So I feel like need to
And
hit.
Krunic.
That's true. Krunic too. I don't know. I know you love that video, Shane. I know you saw that video where Krunic like pushed that guy after they scored the tying one against Cremonese. I know you like that. A
I
little
think
a little
Krunic
rough.
did that to CDK. He freaking chest bumped him in practice and said, "This is my starting spot, bitch. You better not play well."
Honestly, I mean, there's a couple of spots. Some people even say why aren't we trying him as like a Giroud's replacement instead of playing, Origi and stuff like that. But who knows, man? But would you be happy if you hear on Monday Leao signs a contract extension, Shane?
Big time, because honestly, the kid is a future Ballon d'Or winner. Honestly, like he's on his day, he's unbeatable. Like so, it'd be monumental. It's like in the last, like how long has it been? So if we look at the banter era, so let's say 10 years,
Since 2007, right? Since we
right?
last
So
won, like
yeah,
a
since we
Ballon d'Or
last,
person.
right? So like I mean, it's monumental for the club, and what a great player to build a team around, and he is definitely that player. Imagine him with a striker that's under the age of, 35, and with a functioning right winger that actually, is a right winger, not a right wing back. So,
That's true.
yeah, he's man, it's great news. Really positive about it. I think it's going to come as well. So the reports are basically that Lille have agreed to pay the outstanding amount to Sporting Lisbon.
Yeah,
Did you hear that?
that's the rumor that they're saying right now.
Yeah.
Nothing
So,
is confirmed until everything is done, but as of right now, it seems like that is actually what's going to happen, which is good. Takes some financial pressure off us, like we're being tied in for it because he is.
and it'll take a lot of pressure off Leao as well. So imagine him just playing carefree every week. I mean, it's a huge thing for him as well because he doesn't have to worry about this 19 million, bullshit fucking fine that he's been thrown. So, yeah, man, I'm all for it. I think it's great. I think it's great for this club.
Yeah, that's what we need, right? Sign your best player so it shows the rest of the team. Sign Mignon for a longer extension. Keep these guys all at a reasonable price while hopefully our stock keeps growing. The further in the Champions League we go, the constant Champions League addition to our season needs to keep happening so we can keep growing. But gee, all right. So where do we go with this next? We talked about Leao. We talked about
Fabio, well,
yes.
Leao, like the thing they saying is 7 mil. So, you know what I think?
7 mil is fair. The
No,
kid
no, no,
is
no,
a
no, no,
fucking
no,
superstar.
no. Hold on, Fabio. What I'm saying is, Cardinal, he probably thinks that we're not gonna make Champions League. So if you got him tied up, bro, if Chelsea want him, bro, it's 200 million, or he's not going anywhere, bro. It's like facts like that. If Manchester City want him, it's 150 and up, like whatever it is, and that's what makes me happy. Because let's be honest, if we sell him for 150, 160, Cardinale is gonna pocket 100. That's gonna go to the loan, and the 60 million that we're gonna get after, like what or whatever, the 150 or the 200, like, well, we're gonna be able to use that. But to me, what has really disappointed me about Cardinale is that he has this system what he uses in Toulouse of how to recruit players. and you allow them to go spend the 35 million on CDK when you could have bought three players that embedded them in. And to me, when Leao he renews, I'm gonna be happy because that means that we will secure our future. Like if it all goes to shit now, like we could sell them and we're gonna be in the positive. We're not gonna have to deal with FFP.
We're not talking about selling him, bro. That's not a good look. He's our only superstar that we've had. And he's young. He's only like 23. Right?
Yeah, and I think
He's
he
not going
wants to.
nowhere.
I think
Fuck
he wants
that.
to renew. I think this is a big year for Milan. I think the reason that he wants to renew, he knows, oh shit, I never would have thought that we're gonna be in the semifinals. Now that's when you start changing players' minds. You feel me? You're like, oh shit, Milan have been dead for like 10 years. You feel me? And now we're in the semifinals. Oh, I'm almost there. I'm almost there to win the Champions League. Let them get another right wing. Let them get Luis Openda, another Belgian, for the striker. I mean, and we could do something. To me, Fabio, I think we need a mobile striker. I think we need somebody with pace, like we're playing in the Premier League, pace and power. I think we need him, and that's Luis Openda over there at Lens. He has a lot of things. He's a Belgian waffle. I know Belgian waffles haven't
Oh,
worked out,
you could have
but
had me until you told me he was Belgian, bro. I don't.
Fabio, but the
We
thing is,
can't have so many on the team, bro.
but
Well, we're gonna
Fabio,
get
wait,
rid of Origi to get him. Fine, all right. But the quota's
Fabio,
3.
the thing is with him is he's good, bro. Like, and imagine him and Leon on a fast break. Motherfuckers ain't catching them, motherfuckers. Like, come on, we need somebody like Oshiman, somebody that could bring the ball down in the middle. If you put a ball in behind, bro, like he's gone with the wind. You know, like that movie. You feel me?
Yes,
And it
yes, I
is what
got
it is.
you. Listen,
But to
man.
me, I don't know why I woke up so positive today, but
I
uh,
know, man. You probably had a very good sleep or something. Listen, man. I think we should be positive because the team, again, the thing is right there in front of us. We need to defeat Lazio first, then turn our attention elsewhere. This is redemption. This team needs to remember how they got dismantled last time they played each other. All right, we got our full roster, what we believe is our best 11 against them. So we need to finally step it back up. And I think the team's been doing that. That again, they are champions. And even though Napoli's celebrating because mathematically they've clinched it, we are still champions. And these players were champions, almost all of them, with the exception of 2 or 3 new guys. Everybody else has that DNA now in them. They know what it takes to produce down the stretch when it matters most, when the pressure's highest. Because when they think there's no pressure playing a 15th, 16th, 17th place team, that's where they don't show up. They're still at the club from the night before, or they're thinking about the piece of ass waiting at home. I don't know what they're thinking about, but it's not football.
Keep in mind, though, we've beaten a technically better attacking squad that don't know how to defend, just like Lazio. And we beat them 3 times this season.
Well, Lazio's been rumored that they're going to be missing a couple of players. But we'll see now that they've dropped their starting 11. What's their starting 11, Gio? Do you have it?
yeah, I got it right here, Fabio. It is Nick. Oh no, Zakani is there, bro.
Zakanyi's there because they were talking about him maybe not making it.
Broken ribs. Cheeto's there. Felipe Anderson, Alberto, Antonio, Marco, Milinkovic Savic, Maricic, Casali. I thought they said Casali was out too, but Romagnoli and then Husai. Their back line is trash, bro. Like, and they kept us out last time. So I don't know what's going on. If we can't score against them, bro, I don't know. We have a real problem.
Well, all right, guys. So let's get close because the game's about 45 minutes starting, man. Everybody make your coffee, make your get your brew, make your drink, your cocktail, whatever you need to have to get yourself right before this game starts. Let's go one more time around here. Shane, we'll start with you. Shane, any final words to leave us on? What do you think? Just give us your final parts.
Yeah, look, so I said in my last comment, but honestly, I think we've been playing very well against Napoli, who are a better squad than Lazio, and are both similar in the way that they don't know how to defend. So if we come out and we're professional, we have this game, and it's going to give us a huge boost, right? It's going to give us a huge boost for the Champions League. I know I'm always confident, but I don't know. It's written into this club. We do well on UCL nights. And the same guys that are shouting Pioli out will be fucking delighted if he does something, extra special in the UCL. So, yeah, I'm reasonably confident. Our midfield needs to show up, though. That includes Tonali big time because he's been missing the last couple of games.
I agree, man. Tonali's got to have a big game. Alex, final parting words. Where are you going to leave us off with?
Yeah, we haven't really had one this season. We're due for a run, and we need to do it now. AC Milan, out of all the Serie A teams, has the best fans in football. They're going to come behind the team. If we can go on that run, the fans will bring them home. So, they got to give us back a little bit of something. They got to give us back
He's
some
back!
respect as we run the table here and get into our fourth or third spot and the UCL run. So we're due for the run we haven't had it this season. Let's do it now.
I needed to do something that we've never done before because I'm feeling good. Forza diavolo alle, vivo solo per te, e non ti lascerò, sempre con te sarò, e non importa se io freno dei guai, unico amore sei, non ti tradito mai. Oh,
Oh, oh, oh.
And on that,
I love
Milan,
it, Vinny.
And I'm on my way. I'm ready to go tell off the old men. Ovunque sempre. Forza Milan. Ciao, guys.
Vinny, don't get knocked out by the old man. I don't want to see you on Twitter getting slumped out by the old man. Like
that'd be good for the views, Vinny.
No.
If I show up with a black eye on Monday, you'll know why. Ciao, guys.
Vinny, that was great. That was great. Gio, what's your fighting part? Your parting words. Vinny gave us his.
It's now or never, Fabio. I mean, man, there's a lot of guys that we could get in the summer if we're in the Champions League, and if not, we're gonna look to sell. I mean, I think Shane said it best. I think we could get a lot of money for Tomori. I don't want to see him go, but I guess, like the way the reports are saying that he only wants Champions League football. So if we can get 70, 80 million for him, then it is what it is. But today is the day that we go on the run, Fabio. We go on a run, Fabio. I think that we win our 5 games, and then hopefully in the universe, either Lazio drop more points or the scammers, they keep on scamming and they drop more points and everything like that. Because since the scammer have got their points, they look very horrible. They look like a Serie C, Serie D type of team.
Well, I think we're going to be playing them in a couple of weeks.
I think our Primavera could be Juve, and that's facts. They wouldn't even know what to do with Cuenca.
Damn, Gio, you going hard with that one, our Primavera.
Damn. Cuenca will slap all them guys with the with the Paraguayan sausage. He'll slap them all down the.
We're really thank God Vinny left early. We got the Paraguayan sausage flying around. All right, guys, listen, everybody. I hope we all enjoy the game. We always got to keep supporting the squad, no matter what happens, of course. But yeah,
Fabio, this is a big game. This is a big day for me and you, because after this game, you got your Knicks, and then I got my Lakers. So please,
man,
you guys.
It's over. Anthony Davis is trash, guys. Ovunque sempre.
Forza Milan.
And Monza.
And Rafael Palladino, the new manager of AC Milan.